Well, these are going to be some interesting player ratings. Manchester United absolutely embarrassed, steamrolled by Man City, call it whatever you want. International break didn't seem to help. We were very, very poor. We thought a change of formation. We thought an international break. We thought time to train would help Manchester United, but we've seen a very poor performance again. Now let's get straight into the player rating. Starting off in goal, Binder gets a 5. Listen, Binder for me, on the goals, they were just all very, very good goals. Again, City should have had 4 or 5 goals. He made a few saves, but they were straight at him. Again, I would start Lamond in the next game, but I don't think that will happen. I think Binder's nowhere near good enough for United. And it wasn't really demonstrated by this, but yeah, I just give him a 5. Now, defensively, Euro wasn't his greatest game. I thought he was a bit sloppy in possession. I'll give him a 5. I think, look at the goals we conceded, there was a few sloppy moments down that side. Good bit to play by Haaland and Doku down that side early on in the game. I thought Euro again struggled with the intensity. De Ligt in the middle, I'd give him a 5 as well. I think you look at De Ligt again, you thought he'd get physical against Haaland, which he did. I think his duels he won, but you look at what Haaland did running off the ball, coming short. He scored 2 wicked goals. Again, moving De Ligt to right centre back probably didn't help. But yeah, I think this is one of the worst performances we've probably seen of the defence so far this season. I thought Shaw gets the 4 from me. I think Shaw was very poor today. I think defensively, listen, yes, I praised Shaw in these games, but I don't know why he's still starting for United. And he's talked about not having any stragglers, how he's going to do everything to fight for the team. He's just not good enough, and it's 2025. We're still seeing Luke Shaw in the team. It is a big concern. I don't think he is good enough. And again, we're sloppy today. I don't know how he played the full 90 minutes. It just didn't make any sense. He took off Euro, he took off Mazraoui, but Shaw somehow remains. Doesn't make any sense. Left wing back Dorgu. Again, I thought he was alright, but his end product is just shocking. Like, no cross just seems to be any good. I'd give him a 5. I think his crossing has to improve. He was getting in some good positions time after time. The ball was getting played for him, but his cross was just not good enough. And again, that is a problem. His end product needs to be improved. And again, he's still a young player. But yeah, his final product is something that I hinted off today. He had that one snapshot in the last bit of the game, which was just poor as well. Right wing back Mazraoui. Now, I thought he was actually alright. I think he looked alright defensively. Did a job against Doku at times, but again, did get skinned at times. I think I'll give him a 5 as well. Now, Bruno has to get a 5. No, yeah, Bruno has to get a 4. I think, like Bruno, you look at, he just doesn't work in the midfield too, and I think Amorim's is slowly learning that, but it is costing him at the same time. I think the thing to do in this game is go, if you're going to play Ugarte and Manu. I think Bruno just don't work. He lost his runner again in Phil Foden, just stopped, and Foden just runs onto it. And again, that's never been Bruno's game, defending, especially in the back to goal, where there's so much reliance on the midfield too, and Bruno just doesn't provide that. Again, final third wasn't great. Put a few decent crosses in. Had that one snapshot to Casemiro, which should have led to a goal. But all in all, wasn't great by Bruno, to be honest. I don't know if it was him who played the cross into MBUEMO, but yeah, it wasn't the best performance. And listen, again, this is not the only time he's given away a goal. It's the one against Fulham, I believe, as well. Or was it? I think it was against Fulham where Smith Rowe, he just loses Smith Rowe. Now Ugarte, again, I've seen a lot of praise for Ugarte today. It wasn't bad, but he didn't look great in midfield. I'd give him a 6. No, I'd give him a 5 as well. 5.5 actually. Like City just packed the midfield, and I think United needed to put an extra body in there. But yeah, Ugarte for me didn't look great today. Moments, as I said, nice bit to play, but you look at the goal, gets nutmegged, gets bypassed. Yeah, just not great from Ugarte, to be fair. Ahmad, again, Amorim alluded before the game how he's seen Ahmad playing the 10 before. Didn't see anything positive from Ahmad in that left 10. When he moved and when he shifted to right wing back on the right side, he looked alright. I think what you see with Ahmad and MBUEMO, yes, they can play on the left, but they're so reliant on their left foot, they always naturally just drift to the right hand side. And I think we did leave a massive hole in that left. And what I would have done is I would have moved Bruno there earlier, maybe in the 45th minute, and put Manu in midfield. But yeah, I think Ahmad, when he went to the right, he looked alright. So I'd give him a 5.5 as well. I think he got his man, put a few good crosses into the box. But yeah, Ahmad, we need to see him on that right. MBUEMO, I think he was probably United's best player, and I'd give him a 6. I think he had some good shots. Again, that one where he was offside with his right foot, he should have done better there, but that volley was fantastic. It was just a great save by Donnarumma, and that's what happened when you have a competent goalkeeper. But yeah, Donnarumma gets a 6, I think. Sorry, not Donnarumma, and MBUEMO gets a 6 from me today. I thought he did an alright job. Now, Sesko struggled. I'll give him 5.5 actually. I think he actually looked alright. I think he had 1 or 2 chances, nice bits of hold-up play, but we didn't play into him. I don't remember us putting many crosses into the box that he could kind of latch get his head onto. But yeah, I'd give him a 5.5. Now, looking at the subs, Maguire, I mean, putting him on to play a high line as the last man against Haaland, it's setting him up for failure really, so I'd give him a 5. I thought Mainu came on, again, had about 25 minutes, looked alright, I'd give him a 7. No, I'd give him a 6. Again, he looked sharp, he can actually progress the ball, and we have to see more of Kobbie Mainoo. I don't know why he didn't get any more minutes. Casemiro should have scored, let's be honest, didn't really do too much in the game. I'd give him a 5. Xerxes, didn't really notice him, I'd give him a 5 as well. Now, Ruben Amorim, again, got it wrong today, let's be honest. I think the team that he started was wrong. I think changing 3 of his back 3, I believe he changed, is always never a good sign, and he's done that a lot, and that's something that has to stop. Again, keeping MBUEMO when Ahmad as a 10 when it clearly weren't working was an issue. But yeah, I think there's problems arising for United now, and Amorim has, well, we see what he says post-match, but he has kind of a big few weeks ahead for him at Manchester United. Some big games, Chelsea, Brentford. Yeah. Just not great really from Ruben Amorim now. If I had to give a man of the match, I mean, probably MBUEMO, but yeah, I mean, a very poor start for United this season, and a very lacklustre performance by United. I think the midfield just looked empty. 4 points now from a possible 16. No, for a possible 12. That's 8 points dropped already. It is a huge concern, and you have to look at it as, where do we go from here? I mean, 14th in the league now, -3 goal difference. Yeah, Chelsea's going to be a tough game, but we'll have to see what it does bring. Let me know your thoughts.